To have you join us on the news at noon on Lagos Television. I am Aminat Edligushi. The federal government has filed a fresh 16-count charge against the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello. The charge filed before a federal capital territory high court in Abuja borders on criminal breach of trust to the tune of 110.4 billion naira. This is contrary to Section 96 and 301 of Penal Code Law, Caption 89 laws of Northern Nigeria, and 1963 and punishable under Section 312 of same law. The former governor is to face this fresh 16-count charge alongside two officials of the Kogi State government, Abdul Salam Hudu and Umar Oricha. The defendants were alleged to have used state funds from the Kogi State Treasury to acquire properties in highbrow areas within the FCT and in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The newly confirmed Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kekereekun, says she will leave no stone unturned to ensure justice and disallow corruption. Justice Kekereekun's confirmation followed a request from President Bola Tinubu. The Senate suspended its rules to allow her answer questions on various judicial matters during the confirmation exercise.
So if the court can invite, or even the agency can discipline a senior lawyer who is fond of sitting down to analyze cases that are yet to be decided upon on television, in social media and all that, I think it will serve as a deterrent.
When we are talking about the integrity of the judiciary, it involves not only the take-home pay, it also involves infrastructure that we are working with. What is available? Is it conducive? These are all things that have an effect on how the judiciary performs and what so.
Justice Kekereekun emphasized the importance of maintaining judicial integrity and adhering to ethical standards, and noting that there should be limits to cases that will get to the Supreme Court, particularly pre-election matters. She stressed that such cases should conclude at the Court of Appeal, while highlighting the need for timely handling of petitions by National Judicial Council. Kekereekun also called for measures to insulate the judiciary from external influences.
Of the judiciary is maintained, I will ensure that the code of conduct is fully complied with. I will ensure that there is zero tolerance for corruption.
Will the Senate approve the nomination for confirmation of Honorable Justice Kudirat Kekereekun for appointment as Chief Justice of Nigeria? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
The Senate subsequently voted in favor of a confirmation, and Justice Kudirat Kekereekun has been an acting Chief Justice of Nigeria since August 2023, following the retirement of Justice Kayode Ariwola. The Nigerian Bar Association has urged the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, and the Office of the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, to conduct an independent investigation into allegations made by a blogger, Martin Otse, known as Very Dark Man, that some officers of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission collected 15 million naira from controversial cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, popularly known as Bobrisky, to dismiss money laundering charges against him. NBA President Alpha Mosigwe said EFCC officers found culpable must be dismissed and prosecuted. EFCC Chairman Ola Olukoyede had ordered an investigation into the bribery allegations against some officers of the commission and invited Bobrisky and Very Dark Man. In a viral video, Very Dark Man alleged that Bobrisky paid 15 million naira for anti-graft agency to drop money laundering charges against him during his naira spraying ordeal in April, after which a court sentenced him to 6-month imprisonment. The blogger also alleged that Bobrisky paid some millions of naira to secure a choice first place in prison. Bobrisky had since denied the allegation, while the EFCC and the Nigerian Correctional Service have ordered investigation into the allegations by the bloggers. In other news, the House of Representatives says it will hold a legislative security summit in the last quarter of the year. Speaker Abbas Tajuddin stated this while welcoming lawmakers from the annual recess. The Speaker said legislative reforms that could improve interagency collaboration and use of technology to combat insecurity will be prioritized in the remaining session of the 10th House. It said the Electoral Offences Commission bill is one of the bills that will receive priority attention in the Assembly.
To reports from the National Bureau of Statistics, this growth occurred in a challenging global economic environment and underscores the efforts to improve the economy. While unemployment and currency depreciation remains a major concern, international organizations like the IMF have acknowledged Nigeria's effort to diversify its economy and improve fiscal stability, signaling optimism for sustainable growth in the coming years.
The House is mindful that tremors, if not adequately studied and addressed, could lead to a loss of life, displacement of residents, and significant economic losses, especially if critical infrastructure is affected.
Abbas sympathized with victims of flooding and assured that the House will improve legislation to address environmental challenges, including the Disaster Relief Bill. And back home in Lagos, the State Commissioner of Police, Olariwaju Ishola, says operatives of the command have arrested over 90 suspects for different crimes. The police boss revealed this while parading the suspect. Maugbe Josu reports.
Having assumed office on September 17, 2024, as the 40th Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Olariwaju Ishola is here to highlight security achievements in the state.
We are decided to make Lagos Police people-friendly, in which case we'll make people to trust us based on our performances, based on how we relate our thing to them. The slogan, police is your friend, is not just an acronym. We put it into practice.
Ishola disclosed that the crimes ranged from armed robbery, kidnapping, conspiracy, illegal possession of hard drugs and firearms, to cultism.
A 21-year-old girl was kidnapped with a ransom of 10 million naira placed on her head. The operatives of my command swung into action. We arrested one Hassan Samson, age 35, one Emeka Chibike, age 26, and Shegun Akinyola, age 32, in the adult in Badagry. 23rd of September 2024 at about 0700 hours in the morning. Our operatives noticed suspicious movements around Charlie Boy area or Joki. We sighted the woman in distress and we promptly attempted to her. One Chibuke and Charles were arrested. One Toyota Camry car and a sum of $402 taken from the victim were recovered from them.
The Lagos CP also urged residents to continue supporting security operatives to curb criminal activities in the state. Maugbe Josu, LTV News.
In sport, defending champions Liverpool will host Manchester City in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. Manchester United welcome Leicester to Old Trafford and Crystal Palace head to Aston Villa in the two other Premier League ties. There are three championship teams still involved in the competition, with Sheffield Wednesday and Stoke drawn away at Brentford and Southampton, while Preston are at home against Arsenal. AFC Wimbledon are the lowest ranked club still in the draw, but they are yet to play their third round tie against Newcastle after it was postponed due to flooding at Cherry Record Stadium. The fixture has been rescheduled for October 1st and will take place at Newcastle St. James Park, with the winner set to host Chelsea in round 4. The fourth round ties are due to be played on the week commencing on 28th of October. On the foreign scene, the Israeli Prime Minister's office has released a statement on Netanyahu's X page saying the news about ceasefire is not true, and Netanyahu vows to carry on attacks on Lebanon. On Wednesday, 72 people were killed in their attack across Lebanon as the death toll from Israel bombings surpassed 620. Some 500,000 people may have now been displaced by Israel's massive bombing campaign across Lebanon. Israel has continued its assault across Gaza as well, killing at least 18 Palestinians today. At least 41,495 people have been killed and 96,000 wounded in Israel's war on Gaza. In Israel, the number killed in Hamas-led attack on October 7 is at least 1,139, while more than 200 people were taken captive. And that's the news at this hour. For more stories, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. For staying with us, please remember to call the Lagos State toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. I am Aminat Ilegushi. See you again at 2 p.m.